do for him and for the rest of the group? You kind of see that breakthrough.
I think it builds confidence in him for sure. To have a game like this against one of the top teams in the country, it just builds confidence. And for us, we know we got to feed on that confidence for him. Just try to give him as much confidence as possible and put him in positions to be successful. So for us, I think it's just put him in positions to be successful.
Good transition to Cohen kind of walk through that play. I mean, it didn't look like you were going to be able to get it off. How did you maybe regather the ball at that sort?
Started running. I saw Cohen running, so I was thinking initially bounce pass, chest pass, some type of pass. And I saw how fast he was running. I was like, there's no way he's going to catch a regular pass. I got to throw this up. I don't know what I did. I hooked it, I don't know, around my body, and I threw it up. It felt like 40 feet in the air because I felt like that ball was in the air for at least 4 seconds. And I just seen him come down and dunk it.
Was there a moment where you thought, oh no, this isn't going to happen?
When he first touched it, he caught it, but he bobbled it. So I was like, oh, God. I threw it too high to Cohen. What am I doing? And then I saw him bobble it and catch it again. I was like, oh, my God. And he dunked it. I was like, whoa. It's I see it every day, and it still impresses me, how high he can do that, and where he can get those balls, and where he can get it.
So what's so hard about beating Purdue? They just need you in the lineup? Is that all it takes?
No, I mean, I think it was defensively everybody. When you can hold a team like that to have one of the best players have 6 turnovers, even though he had a really good game today, and he has 6 turnovers, and we can get stops like that, it's really important. I mean, we got a lot of steals, and we got a lot of transition buckets.
How important was it? Help defense getting the ball out of their big guys' hands, making them reset?
Yeah, it was super important. We knew he was going to be a factor coming into the game because he's going to be an all Big Ten player. So for us to come in the game, we knew we had to get him off the ball and try to get him out the post.
What's so hard about guarding Kaufman, Grant? Seems like when he goes to his right, he's automatic, kind of like you to your left.
Yeah, he's a strong guy. I mean, when he gets to that right hand, I feel like it's a really high percentage shot for him. So for us, we're trying to get him out of that groove and then just try to send as many defenders as we could in the post.
You know who you played Friday?
Yep. We got to say nothing, but we're ready, and we're ready to get that win.
Did you throw the pass to Frankie for his 3-pointer? Was that you or was that Adrian?
No, I think it was Jaden.
What's that?
Yeah, Jaden threw it.
You guys did a good job of seeing the entire court against the way they shrink from the weak side. Was that part of what you're trying to get done today?
Yeah, we knew that Purdue was going to help deep on those drives, and for us, we just had to look for skip passes, and that was one of the biggest things we kind of worked on throughout the week. And for us, just trying to find the home court, see who's open, especially when you go on that baseline, because we knew they were going to try to send multiple defenders.
As you get more experience, you're getting even a better handle on team defense and what really good team defense looks like. Tonight, Purdue got 50%. You guys played good team defense, I thought. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, 100%. I think we got a lot of steals that led to a lot of transition buckets for us. And for us, we just knew that defense was going to be the biggest thing for us, especially when you got 3 or 4 all Big Ten players on that team. So we knew we had to rally together and get stops.
Before that, alley-oop to Cohen, you talked about a minute ago, you got a good deflection on a ball reversal type of thing. And then you outran Lawyer for a loose ball. So you did a couple things on defense to set up that crazy pass. Explain that whole thing to me. What do you remember about that whole thing?
I just remember that Lawyer was trying to get a 3, and one of the biggest things that we talked about with him is don't let him get an open shot. So I tried to shoot the gap, try to get a steal, got my hand on it, and in the back of my mind, biggest thing we talked about before the game was 50-50 balls, who wants it more. So I knew I had to get on my high horse and try to go chase that ball down, and ended up beating him to it. And then Cohen did the rest, honestly. When you got somebody like that, you just got to throw it up and just watch it happen.
Frank, you just mentioned that this game was kind of personal for a lot of people. What were the conversations in the locker room, especially from guys like Jaden Akins who have lost to Purdue multiple times?
Oh, definitely. Trey sent something in the group chat about the previous 10, 11 matchups, and we've only won one of them. So it was super personal for us, and we knew that we had to get our upperclassmen and everybody a win against Purdue.
Want to come out on the winning side with the depth and strength in numbers you guys like to have. What do you think that says about this team and the peak you guys are having right now?
It says a lot. I mean, we had a lot of guys in the scoring column today, a lot of guys with assists, and it just goes to show that any given night, it could be anybody's night. And for us, it was a collective night for everybody.
At this point in the season, you think we would be jaded to Cohen's talent, but does he still shock you coming out with some, he barely had the hands on the ball at one point just to dunk. What kind of athleticism does he just continue to surprise you guys with week in and week out?
It always surprises me. I mean, he tries something new every week. I mean, this week, I don't know what he tried. He tried to throw it up and then grab his head and then try to dunk it. He just comes up with stuff, and it's super creative. And today he was doing a lot of things. He was in the right positions for those lobs, and we were feeding him.
One for him to be able to take bigger strides in his game, make some, not just dunks, some other shots. How have you seen him progress this year?
Oh, I've seen him progress a lot. Me and him over the summer, we worked out a lot together, and with me and him being roommates, I've been around him a lot, and just seeing his progression in his game from the mid-range shooting to the three ball, and then just defensively, offensively, I feel like his game's just improved a whole bunch.
Thanks, Jase.
Of course.
Izzo talks about you doing a good job all around. This word usually steadiness. He says rebounding is next for you. You think that you got more to give there? I know you're a freshman. People talk about freshman wall and everything, and that looks like it's already happened or something. But can you get more of that? Can you rebound more?
Yeah, I definitely think I can. I mean, for me, I definitely can get in there and get some rebounds. I feel like there was a couple games this year where I got in there and rebounded, and it was high numbers. So for me, I definitely just got to continue to crash the glass and help out on bigs because I feel like I could do it at a high level.
Have you noticed a difference? I mean, as a freshman, you had maybe the not easier but less difficult part of the Big Ten schedule, and now you've kind of gotten into this gauntlet. Have you noticed a difference in just kind of the way you prepare or the intensity or anything at all different like that?
I think game intensity is probably the biggest thing I've seen, witnessed in these. I feel like crowds super more into it with these teams that we're playing against. I feel like preparation-wise it's the same, but intensity level is a lot different. I mean, when we prepare for these games, we know these are important games that we have to win in order to get the title. So I feel like it's the biggest thing for us.